Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel Unfog with Dr. Atahar Parveen. Aspirants who are messaging me continuously, please watch this video completely and get to know what actually the situation is. Okay, I am making this video session to answer your questions on Karnataka TET 2024 syllabus change because many aspirants are not even believing that the syllabus has been changed. So I will start this video session by first giving you the link of the official website. I will show you where you will find the syllabus copy of the updated Karnataka TET 2024. I will also show you the syllabus which has been sort of changed only. We will discuss that also, and then we will also find out the solution of how to prepare for Karnataka TET 2024 because only 1 month is remaining now, right? Okay, so many aspirants are asking, madam, this is so much unfair, last moment change is there, how to prepare now? So all those things are there. We will answer all your questions in this session. Okay, for that you need to watch this video session till the end and subscribe to our channel and share this video session among other aspirants who are worried about this syllabus change. Okay. So firstly, you need to go to this website schooleducation.karnataka.gov.in. Okay. So in this website, you should click CA cell. If you click CA cell and go down, you will find latest news. In first line only there is Karnataka TET 2024 paper 1, paper 2 syllabus and reference books. Okay, just click it. So you will get a document like this which is of 59 pages. Okay, so this is the updated syllabus. In the same website which I showed to you, there only you will get a Prakatane, notification, instructions to fill TET and all that. Now in the second line, there you have to click this notification. Another document will open. Okay. Why I am telling you to click for notification and open the document means you will get to know later. Okay. Because this notification is the solution to our problem. Okay. So first we will go to the syllabus. Okay. Without wasting time, I will just scroll down because the rest things all you can see. I will go for maths and science because maths syllabus is similar, but looks like science syllabus is changed. Okay. So here they are giving you the syllabus of all the subjects and also they are giving you the reference books below each syllabus. Okay. Now directly I have come to page number 30 where the mathematics syllabus paper 1 is there. So this is the syllabus for mathematics paper 1. It is similar only, there are no much changes, little bit changes here and there you can find. Then again in paper 2, if you go, same thing is there here also. You don't need to worry much about mathematics syllabus because whatever syllabus they have given here, no, that syllabus covers your high school syllabus till your 10th standard. Okay, so no need to worry for mathematics syllabus, nothing to worry at all. So if you are preparing for mathematics till 10th standard from NCERT or Karnataka board books, then you need to prepare thoroughly. That much is enough for mathematics. Okay, so this is the syllabus till your statistics and probability. Okay, now they have given reference books which are all from 10th standard only. Okay, ICSE syllabus is there, Salina Publishers is there, then RS Agarwal is there, then NCERT books are there. Okay, so all this is there. Now going for science, page number 35, you will get science syllabus. For paper 1, they are telling science reference books, CBSE, ICSE and state syllabus books are there. Basically high school books they are telling. Okay, they are putting this under EVS. Okay, 10th standard science they are giving in the syllabus, and then they are giving 9th standard science. Then they are giving a 6th to 8th primary syllabus. Okay, this so much they are giving for science. Then if you see for paper 2, they are telling syllabus is up to 12th standard, and in science they are giving syllabus for physics class 11, that is PUC first year they are giving. Then they are giving physics from class 12, that is PUC second year. Entire syllabus they have copied and pasted. That's it. Okay. It looks like they have copied and pasted from the textbook itself, or maybe they have copied and pasted from a HSTR syllabus. That is High School Teacher Recruitment Syllabus. For PM method, they have given physics. And again, if you go below, you will get chemistry and biology also for 11th and 12th standard. This is a syllabus entirely taken from High School Teacher Recruitment, that is HSTR CB method, chemistry, and then again biology is also there. As it is, they have copied and pasted. So now the question comes, madam, what to do now? They have given so much vast syllabus, entire of 11th and 12th standard syllabus they have given. So what to do now? So I was also shocked when I saw this syllabus. I also took time to digest and to analyze what is the actual issue, because just before 1 month no one can complete so much portion, right? It will take years actually. It will take minimum 1 year to complete this much of portion for PCB, physics, chemistry and biology. So this is not done actually. So I tried to call to the office also, but they are not picking up calls. They have given 3 helpline numbers. 2 helpline numbers, call is going, they are not picking up. 1 helpline number though is not even reaching. They are saying that it is switched off. But then again I did some research and I clicked this notification here. So if I go to this notification page, if I go on scrolling down, go to page number 9. If I go to page number 9, Prashnegala Swarupa Mattu Vyapti. So they are giving 6 points here. Here you should see for a 6th point. I have highlighted it for you. They are telling that Patrike 2ರಲ್ಲಿನ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು NCERT ರಾಜ್ಯದ 6ರಿಂದ 10ನೇ ತರಗತಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದ ಪಠ್ಯವಸ್ತುವನ್ನು ಆಧರಿಸಿದ್ದು, ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳ ಕಠಿಣತೆಯ ಮಟ್ಟ ಹಿರಿಯ ಪ್ರೌಢ ಹಂತಕ್ಕೆ PUC +2 ಸೀಮಿತವಾಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ. So what does this mean? It means that for paper 2, all questions will be from NCERT or Karnataka Board 6th to 10th class syllabus. Having said that, the questions will be limited to the difficulty level of the PUC level. So the difficulty level of questions will not cross the PUC level, they are telling. Okay, so this thing they have already given in the notification. So we don't need to worry. So what does this point mean? It means that we need to prepare thoroughly from 6th to 10th standard class syllabus, even for science. But we should go for tough level questions from science. That questions may be of the difficulty level of PUC also. So they are giving this point to be on the safer side. In case some 2-3 questions come as difficult questions, very difficult questions in the question paper, then no one should cross question them. That's why they are giving this point in the notification only. Okay, and I believe that there is some confusion or there is some background behind the syllabus they are giving this time, because giving this syllabus from PUC doesn't make any sense just before 1 month. So according to me, the strategy which I want to tell you all to prepare for TET now is that you have only 1 month left and there is a last moment change in the syllabus. So let us go for what they are telling in the notification. Okay, so what is the thing we should do now? First thing which we should do is that we should not have any negative thinking. First point. Okay, you should keep your moral up and then prepare from class 6th to 10th thoroughly, even for paper 2. Okay, because all this syllabus is just taken as it is from HSTR, PM and CB method. And this is not done, and this will not be done also. We don't need to worry that they will ask questions from PUC syllabus. Just maybe they want us to prepare for HSTR level types recruitment which are going to come in future. Okay. So what is our advice to aspirants means, see, if you are an aspirant who have not joined our class, then I would advise you all to just prepare thoroughly from class 6 to class 10 syllabus, even for science. Okay. And if you are a paid course aspirant, then our message is to you that our plan has worked this time. So what we actually did this time, you all know that we have been giving practice worksheets, right? So the new practice worksheets which we have been giving were actually made from viewpoint of tough level questions only. Even the revision classes which we are making now are also based on difficulty level of the questions. Okay. So we are keeping in mind that in case they ask a difficult question from maths and science, so what will be those questions, and we are giving you classes based on those most expected questions only. So you don't need to worry. Okay, still if you have time after watching our classes, using our notes, and after practicing from our practice worksheets, still if you have time, then you also can go for class 10 books. Okay, so that will be more than enough according to us. So we have answered your question. We have told that yes, syllabus is changed for science only, not for maths. It is a similar syllabus for maths, but for science changed means they have given PUC first year and second year syllabus in the document. That's the reason why we all got shocked. Okay. But having said that, we don't need to worry, because in the notification they have clearly told that questions will be based from high school textbooks, that is 6th to 10th standard, and the difficulty level of the question will be limited to PUC, they are telling. Okay, clear, right? So I really hope that I have answered all your questions in this session. And one more point I forgot is that many aspirants are asking me, Madam, is there negative marking for Karnataka TET? I don't know who spread this rumor, but this is a fake news. Karnataka TET does not have any negative marking. Okay, clear, right? Okay, then all the best to you all. Please don't panic, don't keep negative thinking, keep your moral up and just prepare calmly. Okay. Okay then, thank you. All the best. Bye.